Come check out my new merch store on Society 6. Find the link in the description down below. Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Hopes and we're going into Chapter 5 of Scarlet Blaze. Let's do this thing.
Scarlet Blaze. Skirmish in the fog.
Okay, similar to the Lonato map maybe?
The Empire captures Garreg-Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Bergliez, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
Okay, I'll bet you Ash is recruitable in this chapter.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rowe. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
Interesting.
It also seems that Lord Lonato, one of Rowe's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop.
So this is probably under Cornelia's orders, so those who slither do not have much of an incentive to work with Edie right now. So that's probably where this is coming from.
He has long held deep enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg-Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lonato down as we speak.
So where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Okay, we experienced this in the other side as well.
Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away.
Edie did the same thing on the Blue Lions route.
East of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year. That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes. Which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
Perhaps Lord Lonato is our way to getting more of the Western Lords on Edie's side. Maybe getting them out of those who Slither's pocket and into hers.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Bergliez's march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there. I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The Minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the Minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Yeah, they hardly know each other.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
They spent a couple weeks together at school, and that's it in this timeline. So. You can now invite allies with whom you have attained support level C or higher on expeditions.
Do you have a moment?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you're used to this sort of thing. It's no big deal. Yeah, this is all old hat for me, not a problem. I'm relieved people like you exist. Please do alert me if anything of interest crops up.
On another matter.
I had some additional facilities built in anticipation of the war stretching on. Please take a little time to check and see if they could be of use. They may better prepare you for the battles to come. Okay, we got some new facilities. And we got a bunch of people to talk to. Are you familiar with Magdred Way? It is a highway that runs through the forest west of Garreg Mach. Castle Gaspard, home of Lord Lenato, is located along said highway. In certain seasons, the place is blanketed by a dense and eerie fog, though it should be fine this time of year. Probably. One can hope. A record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. Okay, we read this in our Blue Lions playthrough, so I'm not going to read this again here.
Actually...
No matter what I do, I just can't force myself to accept the goddess or her teachings. Still, seeing the central and southern churches fighting just doesn't feel real to me yet. Though I did realize just how incompatible they were during our battle at Garreg Mach. They probably view each other the same way I look at the nobility, I guess. Say this might be different. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the same thing. When it comes to the church, both sides are willing to die for their beliefs. I don't think you're like that.
Well,
absolutely not. I'd much rather live than die, even if it meant groveling before some horrible noble. Huh. I guess we were just on the cusp of getting her thing, so that one little support point got us her... her support. Words are hard sometimes, guys. I was hoping I might be able to relax a little at Garreg Mach, but that was clearly foolish of me. It appears the time of peaceful, lazy days are over. Agree wholeheartedly.
Right on.
You're right, but that just means we need to end this war as fast as possible. There'll be plenty of time to lay around when the fighting's done with. A statement of much insight. I suppose now we must do whatever we can to ensure a brighter future. Okay, we've read that one as well. Actually, did we read that? No, we didn't. So, hold on, where is that going to be? Facility info. Where are those notes? Oh, you know what? Those are at my tent. A directory of information on each region within the Adrestian Empire. As it contains no confidential information, it can be viewed and checked out freely. Resvelg, the Emperor's home domain, encompasses the main portion of the peninsula that juts out of the Empire's southern region, known for its temperate climate, owing to its extensive coastline. The imperial capital of Enbar is one of the few ports in Fodlan. In addition to strong commerce and fishing industries, the woodlands to the east of the capital provide both lumber and hunting opportunities. Ayr, a duchy on the eastern seaboard that faces the inland Pearl Sea. Its capital, Baramus, is a fine port equal to Enbar, as well as a bustling hub that trades with lands to the east, including Morphus, metropolis of magic. In addition to robust fishing and agricultural industries, Ayr is also known for abundant import goods and crafts utilizing technology from the east. Bergleys, a county spanning north to south from the Fort Mercius to the Aramid River, encompassing the lion's share of Gronder Field. Additionally, its robust stables provide an important pillar of imperial war power. The fertile soil allows for the mass cultivation of a variety of grains, to the point that the region is known as the Empire's breadbasket. Varley, a county made up of Gronderfield in the east and the Ogma Mountains in the west, the latter of which is home to Varley's famous iron mines. At one time, the Southern Church had its own independent region on the border with Resvelg, but it has since been assimilated into Varley. Varley's mining industry has made its development the envy of other fiefdoms. Brim, A viscounty that, while favorably situated between the Ermid River and Pearl Sea, is limited in development by a preponderance of mountains and wetlands. In recent years, a number of ruins have been uncovered in the mountains to the north and are actively being investigated. Is that where we find the ruins that those who slither live in? Maybe, maybe not. I think that was close to the border of, let's see. I don't have a good idea of where the Pearl Sea and Ermid River is, but it's, I remember that the location is either in the Alliance territory or near the border of Alliance territory and the Empire. Kind of like southeast on the map. Fenya, a viscounty in the very south of Fodlan. Though it claims a number of islands to the east, it has no actual control over them. Fenya's warm and dry climate allows for the cultivation of a number of important crops, and it is a major producer of bacchus and cooking oils. Okay, there we go.
What do you think?
I believe you got lost once in a forest near here. Do you remember? No? No, maybe that's why I get lost so often.
I'm truly shocked.
At least you recognize how terrible your sense of direction is. How very surprising. I wish you'd strive to amend that shortcoming, though. Nah, I'm good.
What is it? Another thing.
First the church and now the kingdom army. We sure aren't messing around when it comes to picking our enemies. Of course, this latest fight might not be so bad.
Meh.
Oh yeah? Sure, I mean the kingdom's not as big as the Empire, but it's still got a wide range of fighting power. Which means they've got plenty of lords whose armies you could call weak. And that's if you're being nice.
Hey!
Lord Lanata was a castellan under Count Rowe, but I hear he is a worthy man. Conversely, I hear naught but ill about Count Rowe himself. He is a man who safeguards his own person above all, and one who would happily sell out his very kin for the sake of his own health and happiness. And though he was among the first to declare allegiance to the Empire, I wonder if it is wise to trust him in this matter. He's working with those who slither, so he very much could betray Edie, just like out of nowhere. Constance!
Good day to you.
I'm sorry I killed you in the last playthrough. Oh dear, it seems I found myself living in the Empire once more. Though I was once hostile to the idea, it may be the fastest and most assured way for me to finally see my house restored. She's in sad mode because she's out in the sun. Still, it's a move of wash and calculated self-interest. I wonder if everyone will still accept me afterward. Claim that you accept her.
You sure?
Hey, everyone fights for themselves to some degree. I'm just grateful to have someone with your kind of talent watching my back. What was that laugh? I fear you do me far too much credit, though I cannot say I dislike it. Thank you. You're welcome?
Listen up.
Wasn't really expecting to end up here with you, but oh well. Beats dying out there, I guess. Still, I guess we're headed to the kingdom next. Eddie, the Bert, and Monica all care for me. It makes me hope they all see something in me that maybe I don't. Huh? So
Listen up.
hold up. Eddie is Edie? Alright. I mean, she already has the nickname of Edie, but I mean, Happy has to take it one step further. Eddie. Bert is Bernadetta? And Monica doesn't get one, I guess. No nickname for Monica. She doesn't rate high enough.
Hello there.
You were quite impressive in our recent battle. I see now why Her Majesty places her faith in you. While I come from an esteemed noble family, that is no guarantee of future success. Still, I wish to make a difference in this battle, and help make my family's life just a little easier. That's why I find myself jealous of you and, no. Forgive me, let us speak of it no more. Yeah, I found myself in a very prominent position. Randolph would be a little bit jealous, wouldn't he? The church's main force did not appear in our last battle. How boring. All I desire is a battle to the death with the strongest warriors. I hope the kingdom army proves worthy. Honestly, if you can manage to get into a fight with Dimitri, you got a pretty good chance, man. That dude is a beast. Dude's a monster.
Well, hi.
Well, hey you, do you need something? You don't look hurt. Don't tell me you came here just to talk to little old me. Nod yes. Yeah, well, you know. Well, how delightful. Please sit down. You know, even a place as quiet as this could become a battlefield at any time. So it's best for us to enjoy these little conversations while we still can. There was some sparks right there between these two. I might have been adding that a little bit myself, but those were some sparks, baby. All right. Empire Nobles 2, a register of prominent noble houses of the Adrestian Empire. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Saros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation. Don't tell Lady Rhea that we took this from her library. She'll be furious. She'll be so mad. House Girth, a house of dukes that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of the Exterior. Diplomacy, foreign relations, and relations between various provinces and the capital fall under its purview. It worked hard to secure the ceasefires that ended both the Brigid and Dagda campaigns. Though complicit in the insurrection, it remains distant from associated houses. House Arundel, formerly a minor noble house of the Empire. As head of the house, when Volkhart's younger sister became betrothed to Emperor Ionius IX, Volkhart was granted the title of Lord Arundel. Okay. Having worked closely with House Eyre, House Arundel is seen as one of the chief instigators of the Insurrection of the Seven. Yeah. He led the damn thing. So I wonder, do we know if any of the other house leaders that were a part of that were taken over by those who slither? They probably didn't need to go that far, right? Just having Arundel in there is probably enough. He had enough power, so his relation is his younger sister was betrothed to Emperor Ionius IX. And is that Edie's mom, or was that a different wife to the Emperor? I think that might be Edie's mom. Okay, House Rim. A house of imperial viscounts resisting Emperor Ionius IX's policy of power centralization is set out to join the alliance and secure independence from the Empire, but was unable to overcome the imperial army's intervention. In the aftermath, the house's main genetic line was wiped out. Its current head of house is an adoptee. Damn, dude. That's wild. House Nouvelle, this is Constance. A house of imperial viscounts with territory on the western coast of the Empire, centered around its namesake harbor city of Nouvelle. The house flourished thanks to commerce with Dagda, Albania, Brigid, and other territories. Even still, it fell to ruin in 1175 after permitting the combined invading forces of the Dagda and Brigid armies to make landfall. Man, that sucks, dude. And Constance has been trying to get glory to her house's name ever since. House Ox. This is Monica's house. A house of imperial barons. Its territory occupies the northern half of the western peninsula, known as Fodlan's Fangs. The head of the house was lost to the Dagda and Brigid War. House Bartels, a house of imperial barons. Highly ambitious, it sought out and acquired several crests for its bloodline. In 1176, many members, including the head of the house, died under unexplained circumstances. Is this the Yuritsa stuff? This might be the Yuritsa stuff. I think Yuritsa is the one who killed them. Correct me if I'm wrong. The guilt of this tragedy was attributed to here it is, it's right there, to the heir, Emil. As his whereabouts are unknown, leadership of the house fell to a distant relative. There it is, okay. Ask and the game answers. Did you hear, Shez? My father's at Garreg Mach. I heard it had something to do with him serving as the bishop for Edelgard, maybe? You don't think he's chasing me, right? Please say no. Deny it, emphatically.
You sure?
I seriously doubt it. He'll probably stay put in Garreg Mach for a while if I had to guess.
Oh, yay!
Oh, that's a relief. Maybe he'll just never return to Enbar and I won't have to see him ever again. Sorry, Bernadetta, but I have no idea. This poor girl. Her dad is such a piece of work, dude. It's basically ruined her life.
Please, listen.
I am Baron Barnabas, and my territory is on the west side of Garreg-Mach. This is how I came to serve as a keeper of the monastery. I came here only to offer greetings to Her Majesty, and will be leaving ere long. Okay. Okay, record keeper. Reflect on your previous battles.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
We know this.
I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
Damn.
This matter with Lord Lenato is most troubling. To think he would choose to act on his own. I suspect he could not keep his resentment towards the church in check, seeing as they executed his son. By the way, do you recall his adopted son who was a student at the Officers' Academy? Say you remember? It's Ash. You mean Ash, right?
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps he acts in concert with Lord Lenato. Yeah, we're gonna be able to recruit him in the next fight, guaranteed. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. He'll show up as a recruitable character. We need to go down here.
Excuse me. Actually,
A storm of political purges has raged over the last 2 years in the kingdom. The king himself judged a number of nobles as having been involved in the tragedy of Dusker. But even if he removed them for legitimate reasons, it's naturally given rise to a number of grudges. This may give us an opening to wrest control of the central church from the kingdom.
How can I be of service?
Just between us, it seems Lord Arundel was involved in the tragedy of Dusker. We must take care not to be lumped in with any of their ilk. From the kingdom's perspective, it could be equated to saying it was the Empire's fault. Not necessarily directly, but yeah. There's some blame to be laid.
Got a second?
Have you ever spoken to Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs? He is a great and honorable man in terms of both courage and personality. He currently leads an army stationed in Alliance territory, and their generals would be wise to stay far away if they value their lives.
Excuse me.
I hear the kingdom is cold, but the season of spring is warmer than now, which I am finding to be a relief.
What do you think?
Which do you more dislike, hot or cold? Honestly, I dislike cold more. Oh, definitely the cold. There's nothing worse than fighting for your life when you can't even feel your fingers.
I have agreement.
The cold is the worst. I am thinking the reason is that Bridget is quite warm. Okay, we have access to the blacksmith again. Hand over your weapons and I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand.
Hey there. Need something?
Boom.
Is this it?
And
Is this
boom.
it?
Hell yeah. Freaking Sword of Saros. What is Saros' favor? Restores HP proportional to damage dealt by the unit. That's cool. Probably should have done this, but we can wait. We're only one away from getting the mithril we need. And also we could probably just get it right now because I think we just unlocked the supplies collector thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Roddy. Windcaller's Genesis. When did we pick this up? What is that? Huh.
See you around.
Excuse me.
Have you seen my brother? He has been working far too hard of late. Yeah, I've seen him. Let's see, he's over by the training grounds.
Right on.
Yeah, I saw him at the training grounds. He seemed a little worn down, now that you mention it.
Thank you very much.
The training grounds is it. Thank you. I just hope he doesn't push himself too far and do lasting damage to his health. We collect any unneeded armaments and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Okay. When we get building things, we're just
Everything
going
has
to turn
its
them
use.
into blacksmithing stones.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it?
It's too bad it doesn't have any other unique abilities other than Divine Glow.
See you around.
Wait up.
We mercs normally don't give a second thought for what some haughty-toddy ruler thinks about this thing or the other. But when someone comes along saying they want to change this cesspit of a world, well, I can't help but get my hopes up. I just hope the changed world ain't more of a sewer than this one. Yep, you gotta hope. You gotta hope. If Edie's going through all this trouble, it better be better by the end.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Seems like the chief folks of Garreg Mach, that is the central church, have fled to the kingdom. And the Imperial Army is now invading the kingdom? We've sure got some fierce battles ahead. In any event, I pray you return safely. Thanks. When it comes to war, it is more or less inevitable that the citizenry will eventually become involved. However, I wonder if Lord Leonardo amassed his army thinking he might win without the aid of the Empire. It would be quite the gamble considering how many will be caught up in the fight. Is Lord Leonardo so adored that people would truly follow him into such peril? His house does really, really care for him, and he seems to actually legitimately care about his people. As though, like, he may be at odds with Dimitri and stuff and whatnot, and has to die in every single route in the original game, but, like, he seemed like a decent guy who'd been through some shit. I can understand him going against the church more than I can understand Edie going against the church. He has better motivations. He has better motivations.
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop, or what's going to be my shop if I ever open up the darn thing. Anyway, hiya, I'm Anna. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If I find anything good out there, I'll add it to my stock, so keep checking back. Okay. Oh, it's the battalions? There we go. Welcome. I can recommend battalions to you. I'm certain having experienced troops on your side would be of great help.
Well, well. Hello, you.
All right. Interesting. These are unique. Hired 0. I thought it was going to be the same list as what we had before, but no, we've got like actual Black Eagles versions of each of these. I mean, they're probably not that different when it comes down to it, but we might have to pick up some of these.
Come back soon, all right?
Well met.
Pleasure doing business. Oh, Commander, it's you. His Excellency Hubert said we may have enemy rats sneaking in with the merchants. He asked me to look into it, since I used to be a merchant myself, you see.
Let's chat.
I'll have you know I was summoned here from the Imperial capital. I have something I must know, so pray lend me your wisdom if you would. Among our enemies, is there anyone who wields dark magic?
Let's chat.
What do you know about those who slither? Sir, I am so sorry I ever thought you were a spy. You're not a spy. You're a good person. But you, on the other hand, why you asking these questions, girl? You a spy? Huh? Why you got that veil across your face? What you trying to hide? Huh? If I find out you're a spy, I'll kill you. Kill you myself. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Support conversations. Okay, Shez and Dorothea got their B rank. Let's go. We're cruising on these. Damn.
That reminds me, I actually found myself at a noble's tea party not too long ago.
Oh, you must be talking about Ferdy, right? He does love his tea.
No. It happened while I was doing some work as a bodyguard. The nobles who threw the party even gave me a cup of tea to show their appreciation. I didn't really know what to make of it, though. Hard to say if it was even good or bad.
Understandable. Settings like that tend to choke the flavor out of any food or drink you happen to come across, among other things.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm built for all that fancy stuff. Hey, remember when I asked you to sing for me? You belted out a verse from one of your operas? It kinda reminded me of that tea. It's like, I just don't have the background for that sort of stuff. If you don't grow up in it, you're not gonna get it.
Everyone has a right to those things, though. Taking in a tragic opera, letting an elegant meal dance across your taste buds. Nobody should be excluded from those pleasures just because they were born a commoner.
Agree.
It'd be good if that's how things worked.
You think it's not?
Take my time back as a mercenary. I would have gladly eaten a half-cooked rat if it meant I was getting food in my belly. It's only since I joined up with this army that my palate's become a little more discerning. But what I'm saying is, if you never have the chance to eat good food, then you'll never know what good food is supposed to taste like. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing.
Good food is a privilege.
In that case...
Dorothea?
Oh, sorry. I got a bit caught up in my thoughts there. But I think it might be just as you say.
I wonder if she internally is recognizing that she has had it better than many commoners actually do.
Will you indulge me for a moment?
Sure. What's on your mind?
When I first started singing, I did it for me. Only me. But it wasn't long until Manuela discovered my gift. So, I joined the opera company. It felt... incredible. I wanted the whole world to hear my singing. But once I became a songstress, I started attracting more and more attention from the nobles. Before I knew it, I wasn't singing for myself anymore. I was singing for them. Now you can't even appreciate my songs if you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Let's try and cheer her up.
That might be true, but like I said, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. So many people would kill to be able to do what you can do. So don't belittle yourself like that. Your singing is incredible, Dorothea.
I appreciate that. I really do. But I still can't help but wonder.
That was a really good one. I liked that. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that Dorothea and Bernadetta were able to get to their B ranks pretty quick there because we were able to get some of their supports in the Blue Lions route, so... Alright, let's get our cooking in for the month.
Hunger is the true enemy.
I guess for these ones I should focus on characters that I can get the best bonuses for Shez with.
Solid.
So choosing Petra there wasn't the most optimal choice, because she's already maxed.
This looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, Edie and... who? Hold on. Edie and Hubert.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff. We must look as if we are conspiring, huddled together like this.
Likely due to your reputation, which I'd prefer not to rub off on me.
Ouch.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Eureka and Manuela don't like the same one. Constance, who do you have supports with? Lynn and Petra and Happy. Let's do Lynn then.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is...
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
What do we think of her updated design? I'm leaning towards liking it, but I don't know if I like it better than her original or not. It's a pretty cool design. She's got like the scarf around the neck, she's got like the plumes behind her. It's pretty cool. I just don't know if I like it as much as the original design she had.
Care to make yourself useful?
Eureka and Manuela.
Counting on you both.
My sword is yours.
Best keep those hopes of yours firmly planted in the dirt.
What's that mean, girl?
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, Shez and Manuela.
Hey, Manuela? Huh. She must be out. Did I hear something? Oh, wait. Is she sleeping in one of the patient beds?
Don't let her know you heard her snore. She'll be furious.
Oh, you. So silly.
Uh-oh.
She's smiling. I wonder what she's dreaming about.
Don't.
Wait, don't go. So you're just gonna leave?
Oh, no. Come on.
Uh-oh. Now she's scowling. Looks like things are going downhill fast.
This poor girl, man. Even in her dreams, she can't hold down a man.
Back here. You'll regret this. You hear me? I'll never forget.
Morning, Manuela.
Oh my. I don't even remember falling asleep. I don't suppose I was talking in my sleep, was I?
You said, don't go. I shouldn't do this. You said don't go.
You said something about someone leaving, like, don't go.
Yeah, that's what happened in the dream. I thought I'd found the one. But in the end, he cast me aside.
Girl, these are your dreams. Girl, you can succeed in your dreams. Ah. That's sad.
Just thinking about it makes me furious. How is it that even in my dreams I am hopelessly single?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I need a moment.
Are you okay?
She's drinking tonight.
I'm sorry, but could I trouble you for a glass of water? Phew, that is much better. Thank you.
No problem. But, it smells like you've been swimming in booze. Are you hungover?
Is it messed up that I want to fix her?
I might be. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't think the infirmary is supposed to look like a bear charged through here. That seems like a problem to me.
Back off, will you? You're the one who trounced in here unannounced and eavesdropped on my private, if humiliating, sleep-talking. And now you're attacking me for a tiny hangover in a messy room? Who do you think you are? My husband?
You wish.
What? No.
What if that was an option to
as
say?
Your friend and comrade, I can't not say anything.
I know, you're right. I'm sorry. I tend to fly off the handle when I'm embarrassed.
He's just looking out for you, girl.
Hey, can I ask you for one teensy favor?
Don't tell anyone.
You want me to pretend like none of this ever happened, right? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
You're a class act. Thank you. Well, I don't want everyone to think worse of me than they already do.
Oh, that's such a sad statement to say.
I mean, honestly, where did it all go wrong? Did you know I was once a diva with the Mittelfranc Opera Company?
They treat her like she's like washed up and ugly, but she's like still super pretty. She's just a mess. She's just a mess of a human being. She just needs to pull it together a little bit. Just a little bit and she'd be fine.
But now, apparently I'm just a shadow of my former self. Can you believe how rude that is? Why would you kick a girl when she's down?
I mean, I'm proof of that. I'm proof of that. I go for crazy. I go for crazy, so she just needs to pull it back a little bit and she'd be good.
What? But I didn't...
How about this? In lieu of hush money for our little secret, perhaps I'll let you hear me sing next time. I'll show you that this diva's just as dazzling as ever.
Honey, he's a mercenary. I think he just wants the money.
Now you have something to look forward to. Anyway, did you need something?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm sure I had a reason to come in here, but now I don't have the slightest idea what.
Alright, we'll have to see where that one goes in the next one. Ooh, girl, you're a mess.
Time to work you into shape.
Okay, well, we know Constance and Happy have a support together, so it's only an A rank. Well, it's on an A rank, so it'll take a while to get there, but still. Oh shit, I needed to change Caspar's and Monica's thing. Damn it.
One step at a...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, Caspar, Monica.
My love...
Can't wait!
We'll also take him down a wyvern path.
Can't wait.
This is part...
To think I only...
Hey.
What?
This is...
I work.
I'm...
Training can be the difference between victory
She the only one who mastered? She's the only one who mastered. Okay.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Need all the advanced sales, man.
Hope to see you again soon. I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
I always...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Hey, Linhart and Bernadetta.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap.
Where'd you come from?
Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them! A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, heated.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
They're on a secret date, you dummy!
Different kind of heated.
Fighting.
Oh, shit.
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me.
Reasonable.
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble. I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead, and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
We are in a war, girl.
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
Where's your head at?
No! That's not true! Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction!
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Hence the word fiction.
Well, wait. But there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
Huh? Come on, don't sleep there! Uh-oh. Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
I want to watch that actually happen. Animate it. Come on. Animate it for me. Oh, in the next game, I hope that they actually do some animations with some of their supports and stuff. I think they could do some... I think they could take it to the next level if they did. I think they really, really could.
You into shape.
Okay.
To think I still...
Oh, look at that.
Meteor. Hell yeah, girl.
Hey.
What?
This is...
Not the... Crap.
Okay, Constance, Bernie, Manuela, and Dorothea. Got lots there, didn't we?
I just want to go...
We can see her going down a sword path as well, so we might invest a little bit in that.
Well...
Okay, we already unlocked Priest for her, so that's good. We're gonna do Dark Knight with you. We may also give you the option of doing Falcon stuff, but we'll see.
It's hard to feel...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself
And let's
useful?
use 2 more of these. Let's see who else Happy has supports with in this group of people. Okay, Hubert, Bernie, and Constance.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I can only hope to repay a fraction of the kindness you have shown me. both above and below ground, my dear Happy.
You've done plenty for me, Coco. So let's just take it one step at a time like always.
Gosh, I love Happy's nicknames for everybody. I don't know why it brings me such joy. Coco.
We all must do our fair
I love
share.
Happy, she's
Care to
great.
Make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I'll do the best I can.
We all must do our fair share.
All right, this will be the last thing we do in this episode is this support. Shez and Monica getting their first one. This should be interesting.
Monica, why are you just standing there?
I was waiting for you. You were speaking with Her Majesty, yes?
Oh, that's right. We saw this in the demo. This is interesting.
Just going over some strategy. Why? Did you need me for something?
She's a weird one.
No, not exactly. So, what did Her Majesty say?
Well, she wanted to get my opinion on how best to utilize our mercenaries, since they all use different weapons. We're gonna be fighting some upcoming battles on terrain that'll make it harder to use lances, so we were trying to figure out how to deal with that.
And you didn't speak of anything else?
Well, yeah, but it probably wouldn't interest you. Mercenary stuff, you know?
That's not quite what I meant. There was cake for everyone, was there not? And I'm pretty certain there were fresh flowers throughout the room. Did you not see them?
Oh yeah, that cake was great. Did you want a piece? Flowers, though. I think maybe there were some little white ones.
Ugh, I have no interest in your opinion. I want to know what Her Majesty thought of them.
Tell her the truth?
Oh, I don't know. She probably said something nice, but I wasn't really paying attention.
You weren't? Ugh. Never mind. I suppose I will have to ask her myself. I just want to know what Her Majesty genuinely thought. You were summoned by Her Majesty and granted the honor of giving her counsel. Then she graciously offered you cake. And you didn't even have the decency to watch her eat it? Honestly, what is wrong with you?
Sorry if I let you down somehow. I don't think I really get what the big deal is, though. Want me to go ask her right now?
No, please don't. If Her Majesty learns I was prying about such things... I do not want to bother her with these trivialities. Forget I said anything.
Connect the dots. We ain't no dummy.
I see what's going on here. The cake and flowers were your doing, weren't they? That's why you were asking me about how Edelgard reacted.
Yes, okay? Just please, not another word of this.
All right, I get it. Well, not really, but...
I beg you, forget this ever happened. The situation is far more complicated than you realize.
Yep, she's a strange one indeed. Okay. Look at that, our B rank with Edelgard is already locked. Okay, so this is where we're gonna end this episode. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next one, we check out the war map. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Ivan K, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.